Okay, we are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Behind the Growth from real life to real success. If you're watching me right now, you're here for a reason. Say hello in the comments so I know you are live with me. Stay with me till the end because today's conversation might shift the way you take your next move. My name is Antora. I come from a medical aesthetic background, and today I run my own digital business while working as a full time mentor, guiding people who want more flexibility, growth, and income from home. Today, we have something truly special for you. We have a power couple joining us. Two incredible leaders who have been in the business for close to a decade. They are not only experienced coaches, but also some of the most humble, down to earth role models you will ever come across. Always showing up, always giving, and always helping others grow. And on a personal note, they are proud grandparents who absolutely love spoiling their little ones. Today, they are here to share their knowledge, experience, and wisdom with all of us. So, let's give them the warmest welcome. Please drop some heart in the comment and join me in welcoming Chris and Karen.
Woo!
Hello! Oh my God, so exciting. How are you?
Very
Great,
good, and thank
great.
you for the super kind words
Yes,
and
that
that
was very
introduction.
kind. That was a
Yeah,
great introduction. Thank you so much.
Oh my God, it's like I was speechless. I'm like, oh my God, it's not enough. I want to say more, but like I cannot take so much time talking about you because I want to hear from you guys. I want people to hear from you guys. So,
yeah,
yeah, if you can give your introduction a little bit for all our audience, that would be great.
sure. We're Karen and Chris. We live in Alberta in Western Canada. I was a Calgary firefighter, and Karen was a vice principal in a Catholic elementary school. And um, yeah, we stumbled onto this opportunity in 2017.
It's
And
been almost a decade. But
almost a decade. Holy Hannah.
Yeah.
but there's nothing special about us. We're just average, simple Canadians. Like after this Zoom, Chris is going to go outside and work on the deck, and I'm going to look at some photos for our daughter's wedding. So we're just,
Nice.
we're doing life. We're just, there's nothing special about us. Like
Yeah.
I'm quite humbled when people say, it's, they're so excited to meet us and how much we've
Yeah.
impacted them and whatnot. Yeah.
It's been it's this yeah, well I guess we'll get into that, but
Yeah.
boy, what an opportunity to serve people, this
Yeah.
business. Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
cool. Pretty
It's
cool.
amazing. Like
Hmm.
from the other side, we know, we see, we feel what you guys do for us. And it's amazing. Without those kind of help, those kind of leadership, we wouldn't be like surviving, you know? So that's amazing. But before we go in our questions and stuff, I just want to ask you one question. Who believed in this business first and who needed a little convincing at the beginning? You
Me,
believed in it.
I
You believed
found it. Okay, so in 2017, look, we built this. You can kind of see a log home behind us here.
it.
We
Yeah,
built this beautiful log home, and it was
beautiful.
way more than what we could afford, and we weren't going to be able to do the things we wanted to do later in life because
We weren't going to be able to pay the mortgage, bottom line.
no, we were able to be able to afford it with our jobs. We had good jobs.
Yeah.
But like we would have to work till we were in our
Yeah.
70s to pay it off. And like I like to golf. We want to go on hot holidays once a year, whatever. So we had to find something. So I found it and I'm like, oh my God, because I dove into it and I was like really critical. I peeled the layers back to look like, what the heck is this about? So I did my research and then I brought it to Karen and she was like, no, not a chance.
There is no
Mike,
way.
yeah, you haven't even looked at it.
You know what? He only said 3 words to me, or like he said one sentence to me. He said, I found a business online. And I said, absolutely not. No way.
Like,
There's no way. It's a scam. It's a scam. That's all he told me. Number one, these 2 words. I heard business and I heard online.
Online.
When I heard business, I thought, I'm a teacher. What do I know about business?
Yeah.
And then when I heard the word online, I heard scam.
Mm.
And I shut it down from that one sentence.
Tora, there's so many things going on online that are
For
so.
sure.
I mean, it's smart.
And it scared me.
I think you know what? I think skepticism is a sign of intelligence, and so I'll give you that. Okay.
So then what did we do?
I just said let's have a look at it. Like let's look at it together and really because I'm a numbers guy. I could see it. I could just see this. Like some people, struggle with seeing opportunity and seeing potential. I could see it so clearly. Oh my gosh. And I just said, let's just have a look and be curious, not judgmental. Let's just be curious. And so we then proceeded through that.
So then I did what he did. I looked at everything, did that deep dive, and then it made sense. But initially he was, he was starting to build onto the house. He was booking trips. He knew we were going to be okay. Me, I was doing the opposite. Yeah, I was very skeptical for sure.
Awesome. Yeah, I think in every couple they have one. Like my husband was skeptical. I literally took a video because I know this business is gonna work. I literally took his video of like, tell me what do you think about it? And he's like, oh, they're just gonna take your money and not gonna give you anything and blah blah blah, right? So I made a video of him a year later and I posted in our group and stuff. Like, look, what do you think about it? While he's actually signing my check, depositing my check, and I asked him in the video. So it's funny.
Yeah.
But anyways, thank you. It's a story of every couple who started the business, pretty much. All right, we're not gonna take too much of your time, so we're gonna go ahead and start with the questions.
Sure.
Our first question for you will be, for someone completely new, can you break down how this business actually works in simple terms?
Okay, so you're asking about how it works once you're a business owner or how you get to become a business owner?
How you get once the breakdown of the business, how the whole business works, from the beginning of it. Let's say a lot of people are confused that what do they do daily versus what the system handles, all those things.
Yeah.
Okay, so one of the beautiful things about working with computers and working with systems is that a lot of a lot of the confusing stuff that geeks do, like building websites and all this other kind of stuff, you don't do. That's all done for you. You got to fill out a form that, do the stuff and submit it. That gets built for you. But day-to-day stuff is, what you're so good at.
Yeah. Daily. And here's the thing with online businesses, because I'm not the only one that says, oh, it's a scam. There's a lot of people that say that. So what we do daily is we show people that this is real. And it's building a business page and posting on a business page to show people that Karen and Chris live on an acreage. They have a dog, Molly. We have an online business. And this is what problem it solved for us. If you want to have connect with us and we're going to show you more. So that's what we do daily. We just show the world who we are. And then the automation is done in the background. As soon as someone says, she's a teacher? I'm looking to retire. So then she'll reach out and say, hey, Karen, I'm a teacher in Ontario and I'm looking to retire. I think this might help me. And then the automation is going to send her an email to give her a link to do her due diligence, just like what we did.
Right.
And so that's the two differences. All I'm doing is posting on our page and sharing with the world that we're humans. We're not bots. We're not AI. We're real people. So our job is connection. And then the back end of the office does all the automation to get them the information. Once they make the decision that, okay, I get it, like Chris did, he saw the numbers, I get it. Then they're going to connect with Chris and I on a Zoom call and move forward.
Yeah, I want to add this to that, as I love how you laid that out, but I want to add this to it as well. In a lot of opportunities that people have online, it's up to them to reach out to the people that they know. They're taught to vacuum up your friends list. We didn't want to do that. This is not about that. what
Yes.
this is, we've turned the industry on its head. So we just share who we are and what we do on have a business opportunity, and people come to us.
Yeah.
So it's a 180. It's a completely flip of what
Yeah.
is frequently done.
We are not selling the opportunity
People
at all.
people come to we're attracting
Yeah.
people that are looking.
Yeah.
So we're only getting people that are interested in the business. It's so
Yeah.
easy.
And that's a comment we get a lot. Like when people see us online and they start to follow us, that's one of the first comments. Oh my gosh, I could never sell anything. And our response is either could we, and we don't.
Yes,
Right?
exactly.
So people come to us. I love that, Chris.
Yeah.
That
Hopefully that helps.
yeah.
Into
Does that answer your question? We love to talk. Can you tell?
Yeah, I love it. I love to hear you guys always. I don't know. Like I first thing in the morning, I wake up, I see Karen's walking around calling you like this about this comment, and then you're going to Chris and asking, "What do you think about this comment?" I love it. I'm like, okay, you know what? I just want to wake up and do the same thing. You know? I'm trying to get my husband into the business so I can talk to him. I can relate to him more about it. Right? He's still a corporate marketing guy. You know, like he's still working full time and he's into a corporate. So he's like, oh, he's not ready yet. So I'm like, okay, fine. But yeah, but I love it. I follow you guys all the time. I'm stalking you. All right. The next question is okay, it's going to be almost 10 years, but after that, what's something you use to overthink that now feels very simple? What would you tell a beginner to stop overcomplicating?
Wow. Will you say posts online?
You know what? What I overcomplicated making our business page look very pretty. I would spend all kinds of time. I would never go live. I would never do a video unless I straightened my hair, put on a nice blouse, and did my makeup, made sure I had lipstick on, and I had the camera set up. It took forever. Overcomplicated. And you know what? Someone said to me in my lifetime, I was worried about what people thought about me. And I remember my girlfriend was getting tired of me complaining about this. And she said, Karen, you are not that important. And I thought, you know what? Nobody is. You're not that important. So the minute we stopped, don't just be yourself. And that's what people want. People want to see me walking through Chris's shop as he's changing the oil in our vehicle and me talking to him. And I got a messy bun in my pajamas going out there saying, Chris, we got this comment. What do you want to say? And we tell beginners, just be who you are. Just show people that there's nothing special. The only thing that we just started, that's it. So that's what I feel we overcomplicated at the beginning.
Yeah, I kind of felt like, and maybe this is too vulnerable to share, but I kind of felt like a bit of, at the beginning when we started, that we weren't the smartest people in the room. And I felt like a bit of an imposter. Like, what am I doing working online? I don't even know. I don't even understand. Look, when we started this business, I didn't even have a laptop. So I had no idea, and I couldn't, I used my phone, literally used my phone to check hockey scores and text Karen.
He still does, but
that's all I didn't know anything about it. And so, I felt like an imposter, and it wasn't. And so I really, really struggled with that for the first year or so. Finally, I was able to just learn that, God, I do have some value to bring. I'm just going to be who I am and try to be, as clear and open and transparent as who, I am, and carry on with the business that way. And so I was overcomplicating it until I just realized what Karen just said.
Yeah.
Be who you are and be that well.
And, understand, not everybody's going to like you.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, I thought it used to bother me when someone didn't like what I said or what I did. It would hit me in the heart. But then someone said to me, is there someone on earth that you don't like? Oh, yeah. I had a whole list of people I didn't like. You know what I mean? And it's okay. It's okay that you don't like someone.
Hey, UPS just arrived at the door. I have to answer
You go do
this.
it, and
You
I'll
handle
keep
it?
going.
Okay.
Yeah. So once, and it's okay. We aren't supposed to like everybody. That's what makes us all unique.
Yeah.
So yeah, once we took that guard down and took the seriousness out of it and quit trying to be analytical, and we tried to understand the Facebook analog and all the insights and the details and the no, we don't care. I don't care how many followers we have. I don't care how many people, respond to my I don't analyze that anymore. I used to. Oh my gosh, we had 17 people comment, or oh my gosh, today we had 30. Oh, and we used to keep stats. Oh my gosh, don't even bother with that. So that was how we overcomplicated it, and now it's simple.
Yeah, it is. When I think about it, like even when people reaching out, they always are thinking, do I have to do the same thing online? Do I have? No, it's my way of doing it. You don't have to. We have faceless training. We have all
Exactly.
sort of training you want, and just be yourself. It's just a business. You would, if you have a physical business, you would show up yourself, who you are, not be somebody else and act like someone else to, open your store. So it's the
Exactly.
same way. So it's just who you are.
Yeah.
And thank you for sharing your experience of like that. And I believe all of us, majority of us, when we start, we go through the same thing. We want to brand it, we want to look pretty, we want to do this and that, and then we're like, okay, why they don't like us? It's like because they don't see the real you. That's why they don't like you, right?
Right.
So that's absolutely be
Yeah.
who you are.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. And we had a UPS guy arrive with something.
No problem.
It's real
Must
life.
be,
Real life.
must be a gift coming or something. I don't know what's in your UPS or checks coming. I don't know.
We actually we love camping. This is a complete side
Oh.
thing. We bought a little trailer last year, a cute little trailer, and so
Oh.
it's small, so we can pull it around. We can go see the grandkids this summer, but we needed a bigger area outside, so the big tent arrived.
Oh, we'll have to set it
Yeah.
up.
Anyways,
Oh, wow. You have something exciting to do after this.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that I'll see you guys in live setting up the tent. Okay.
yeah, well, should do that.
Oh yeah, we should do that for sure.
That'd be good. All right. Let's see. Next question will go. It's a common problem we all have. If I asked your friends back then about the business, what do you think they would have said? And how did you handle outside opinion or doubts?
Oh, that's an easy one. I was in the fire service, and so I told a lot of the fellas that and the chief that I was leaving fire to do work online, and to a man. And there was a number of gals too that I'd spoke to about it, but they all said I was crazy.
Don't do it.
There might have been one or two that were like, "Oh, super cool, follow your dream," but for the most part, it was 90% of them said, "You are crazy, McCollum. What are you doing? You're giving up this. You've got an investigator officer position. Why would you, give that up to work online?" And we didn't do it like I didn't give up my career right away. I made sure that this was working and I was making more than what I was earning with my career job. But I was working my career job to pay the bills. I was working a sideline to build a fortune. And so when the side gig outranked the normal one, then I knew that I was able to retire early. But handling those outside opinions and doubts,
they don't pay. Yeah.
and I'm going to just speak from my perspective, because I know you have your own view on this, but I would say, darn it, it's my own life. I want to make that, like, I'm a huge dreamer, huge daydreamer. I could, I like to vision things that haven't happened yet, that I like to try to, like a log home. We're sitting in a log home. How many years have we been together where we're like, I'm going to build a log home?
I know.
Even before I was a fireman, I was like,
Yeah.
I'm going to be a firefighter, So I don't even know where I'm going with that. How do we handle opinions and doubts? We just kept our
We
focus.
respect them. Like, this isn't for everybody.
No.
The funny thing is, back when we started 10 years ago, friends and family, their question was, why? Why would you do that?
Yeah.
Now they're asking, how?
How?
How do you do this? Like, I want to do it, family and friends, because we did not want family and friends. You know what I mean? We
Yeah.
weren't going to our family and friends. Oh, come look at this. Come look at this. We did
Mhm.
not do that.
No.
They saw, that we had an online business and they were curious. They came to us. So, yeah. And of course, when they saw it, they said, why would you do this? Now they ask how.
How did you handle that, Antoro, when you first got started? I'd like to hear your opinion.
For me, to be honest, I was completely. My thing is, like you said, it's my life. I want to try something. And so far, whatever I have tried in my life, I succeeded. So I'm like, if I'm thinking about it and if I know I see there's a future in it and I see this whole community, when I went and, to watch the webinar, when I went and to see the strategy, there's so many doctors, engineers, they're all doing it. If they're doing it, I should definitely give it a try. Like all those people are doing this thing and they're being successful. Why not? And every other opinion they ever in for anything in my life I got from other people, it's like I'm kind of stubborn. I'm like, this is what I think is right. This is right. That's it. I'm gonna do it. Doesn't matter what. So for a while, like even my husband didn't know in the first week when I signed up and I already started the business. I told him after I started, I'm like, listen, this is what I started. And then he started, oh, okay, you're going to lose your money, blah, 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 and all that. I'm like, I'll show you. Okay. And that kind of kept me going until today when people give their opinion and all these doubts and stuff. I'm like, keep watching me. I want to show myself more. Like, keep watching me. And you'll be the one who will regret not thinking that I should have done it before. So that's how my mind works, to be honest with you. So I don't know about others.
And you know what, Antora? We could also turn it around. Like when the fireman said, are you crazy? We could also turn it around. Tell me, why did you become a fireman? Like, why would you want to do shift work? Why would you put your life in danger? And why would you why would you do the job you're doing? And the same with us. Why would we want to work online? Well, it's flexible, right? We don't want to be tied to our jobs.
Yeah.
We wanted to make our own hours, and we wanted something we could take with us. So where we could travel and still earn online, and we wanted it online, right?
Yeah.
So, you could ask it both ways, right?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, I got so much I want to say. Let's go to the next question because I could drag that out for a half-hour discussion.
We'll do that off camera, okay? All right, let's go to the next one. Is our fourth question. So let's settle this today between you two. Who is more patient in the business and who gets frustrated faster? Who's the patient one?
What are you talking about? You're going to stab me with those
nails?
You see the size of those nails? Like they're like.
Okay. I am Princess Patient.
Are you kidding me?
You are Freddie Frustrated.
What are you talking
about?
Next
question.
She's lying on camera. Is this being recorded? Because
yes, it
I'm
is.
going to take this.
Thank you.
Unbelievable.
So what makes him more frustrated though? Like if you're saying that he gets frustrated, how he gets frustrated? Is it like question? Is the comment or like being if someone's not understanding what he's saying? He
gets a question. Oh my gosh, this is going to take me an hour to answer. Oh, I don't have time to do this. Okay,
she's making it all up.
Whatever.
I am. Yeah. Okay, maybe I'm not the most patient person on the
planet. Okay. I'm kind of exaggerating. He doesn't get crazy frustrated. He gets a little. Okay, maybe just a little frustrated.
We are. Maybe I do get frustrated a little bit faster than you, but you know what? I've learned. Boy, that's one of the crazy things about this is that I think that we together have grown so much since we've started this business. Mm-hmm. And maybe we would have grown because we're 10 years older than we were when we first started this. Just with age comes maturity. but we've also done a lot of, personal development.
Mhm.
I would never have read, some of the books that we've read because of this
Mhm.
business. Just trying to get better at understanding people,
Mhm.
has allowed us to better understand ourselves. And that has been, one of the massive perks about this business
Yeah.
is that we've grown personally, and as a couple we've grown.
It has I think it's safe to say, being a fireman and teacher, it's safe to say we were confident. We were we were confident
Yeah.
in what we do and whatnot. But this business has really heightened.
Mhm.
I think that's really improved with us, because when you go online and you're vulnerable, you do get some things that shoot back at you that aren't so nice.
Yeah, that
Right?
happens. Keyboard
And
courage, people say things.
keyboard courage doesn't bother me. It used to, but it doesn't bother. I know who we are. I know we're good people, and I know we're helping hundreds of thousands of people with this, and I'm very proud of it.
The other thing that I think we've learned that has become part of us is that we work very hard at staying humble with our success. And I think everything that you do in life has greater success when you build it on a foundation of humility. So I don't know any other way to put it than that. I think it's really important to be humble and to give gratitude and acknowledge those that have helped you along the way and that are better at different things than you are.
And I'll tell you
that's
this
really
for free.
important.
No matter how much we make, what's important to us is our health.
Yeah.
And it does not matter if you are a billionaire. If you don't have your health,
Oh my gosh.
money is going to buy you nothing.
Nothing.
So that is what is important to us. The love of our kids and the time they spend with us is what it's all about. And it's, we are in the last quarter of our lives. Back when we met, we talked about someday we're going to go on a family holiday with our kids and our grandkids. Someday we're going to do that.
Someday
we're going to do that. Last week, we were in Mexico for a month, and our adult kids and our new grandson joined us there. And then we had to take them to the airport in Cancun. And we dropped them off, and I was crying. And I said, I was so sad to see them go. And Chris said to me, "This is our someday."
Oh.
We're living our someday, and I'm just so proud that
I
Yeah.
we
know.
are able to do
that's
that.
pretty cool.
So anyway, and I like what you said. It's not about the money.
Yeah.
If like I said, money cannot buy what's important.
That's
Right?
You can't.
This is why we're in this business. We want to build a vision that we always dream of, that someday I will have this, someday I'll do this and that. And it's the fastest way to do it, because 9 to 5 or like until you retire not gonna take you through that someday, because you'll be too tired and exhausted to actually do something that you have planned for someday.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
it's amazing that you guys did this, and then you built this, and you were actually living what you were looking forward to. It's amazing. It's
It's a
amazing.
blessing.
So our
How
mission,
inspiring you guys are. Oh my God.
our mission
Thank you.
is to help as many people as we can.
Yes.
And if we can share with you, maybe it's something that we did on our business page that might help you, then we're going to share it. We're going to share everything that has worked and everything that has not worked in building an online business. And that's our mission moving forward. Ours is built really strong. Now we want to show people how we did it so that they can do the same thing as we did. Success leaves footprints, and we want people to know that our footprints are good ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
with the least amount of effort.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, okay, I'm emotional here. My gosh.
Oh, so
Whew.
sweet.
Whew.
Because that's real you. You are telling what you're feeling, you know. That's the emotion that's coming. That's the real you, and that's what we see.
This
It's
is so
amazing. All right, we'll go to the next question. It's a little bit business question. People seem to be very confused and surprised when they hear investment in an online business. Why is it important to understand that every real business requires some level of investment? Why people comment that, what? I have to pay? There
Well,
is investment?
this always cracks me up
this makes me, yeah.
because if there's an online business where you don't have to pay, that is a
Yeah.
scam. Okay? That's how we're different. So you can't say this is a scam and then we say there's a business investment, you know.
Mhm.
If you want to, and we always tell them, if you want to earn money like today, go try Las Vegas and put a dollar in the machine and see what happens.
Yeah.
That's the only way.
We get lucky there.
Like this that makes me laugh all
Yeah,
the time.
you
What?
know-
We have to invest? Well, what did you think?
Who
Yeah,
you do
it's
expect?
hard to even
Yeah.
it's hard to even address those that people that
Mm-hmm.
like. In fact, I'm like, okay, if you're looking for something if you want to make money working online, you're looking to start for something free, this isn't the option you're looking for. See you
Mhm.
later. And I don't even answer them anymore.
Yeah.
Like
Or if you're looking for a job where you do a task, like, okay, you're going to get paid to be a landscaper. So if I'm going to cut my neighbor's lawn, I'm going to work all day. And then when the job's done, you're going to get paid. That's not what this is.
Mhm.
You do the work, you work and
Yeah.
work and work, you invest, you build and build and build, and then you
Mhm.
get paid,
Eventually, yeah.
eventually,
Yeah,
you have
yeah.
to build it first. You have to invest first, and then the return comes, right?
Yeah, that whole concept of moving, most people have to shift from being employees to business owners or entrepreneurs.
Entrepreneurs.
It's really tough.
It's a shift.
Because we're
Yeah.
taught to go get education, to get a career and job and build someone else's dream.
Yeah.
Now you're working on building your own dream. And to do that, it requires, like Karen said, a length of time to,
Mhm.
and yeah, there's an investment to that.
And
like
that-
anything. I
that-
mean, my goodness, why the heck wouldn't, that like, okay, we before we started this business, we looked at all kinds of opportunities.
Yeah.
Like a Subway franchise was $250,000.
Mhm.
I wanted to buy. I love being outside. I wanted to buy a truck and trailer and one of those bobcats to move dirt.
He wanted to buy some toys.
I
and he
still
thought
wanna
he
get a
could make
bobcat.
money
I
driving
still
around
want
a-
one
I
now to
know,
move around stuff
whatever.
out here. But anyways,
Yeah.
really expensive. And so this was the perfect option.
And I think that is the most difficult thing when people start brand new, when we start, mentoring and coaching people, is that mindset shift.
Yeah.
That mindset shift from employee to entrepreneur.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Look how sharp these things are.
Okay.
Look at those things.
They're not sharp.
They're
They're
like
rounded.
daggers.
You're scared of your nails when you're talking. I feel like he's going like trying to like
It's like
jump
right
around.
close to my face.
Next question.
That's
Next.
not
Last,
bad.
this is the last one.
We'll go for the last one for sure. But yes, what you said about the investment thing, it is like, I feel like if you're the reason I wanted to say this, so before I found this business, honestly, I was looking into doing, because I love creating contents, this and that. So I was looking into doing a digital marketing course. I was like, okay, because I was going through some health problem, and I was thinking of like, finding something that I can actually do from home, sitting on computer and like not really go, because my job is very physical. Like I do laser and all that. Like as a medical assistant, I'm always working with this different machines, and people's job, any appointment I cannot cancel, I have to go, doesn't matter how sick I feel. So I wanted something that I can do, and then I figured maybe I should do a digital marketing course and stuff. That is when I started looking into, there's so much money that I have to pay to start all over again just for an education. And then I finish 1 year later, then I have to figure out something that I can do, reach out to businesses, this and that. It's a long process to grow a business. And when I look into this, I'm like, investment compared to this, like I will be investing a lot of time and money both to actually start a new educational system or whatever to learn something and start that, then versus getting a ready-made system and actually learn from the same thing I'm learning from there and applying while I'm making money. I'm actually doing it. So that was like I feel this is amazing how I got this, a platform,
Mm-hmm.
because I didn't want to, yes, I wanted to study, but in the meantime, I want to make money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it worked out for me perfectly. And when I found it, I was like, yes, that's the lottery I was looking for.
Love it.
That's
Yeah,
great. Yeah,
it's so good.
It's
that's
It's
so
so
good.
perfect. All right, we'll go to our last question, which
okay.
is pretty much closing. For couples thinking about starting together, what advice would you give on working as a team in this type of business?
To be honest, couples do better. To be honest,
Why?
well, this is what I think, because your market is doubled. Like I connect with women when they see our posts or whatnot, and then they see Chris in the shop. So then we kind of target the men,
Yes.
and then they see a couple doing it. Then we target couples.
Yes.
So as opposed to just if I was doing this
Right.
business on my own, I would just be working with women. So your market expands of who you're going to reach, for sure. I think the biggest challenge for us working as a couple is that when people reached out for information, you get a notification. You would send off the information, and then I would, come home from whatever, and I'd sit down to have a look at our business page, and then I would send the information. So people were getting it. Oh, you did that already? I didn't know you did that. So
Oh,
we had to come up with a system to
Yeah.
communicate of different roles. Okay, so now I am 100% the business page. That I do all the content, I do all the videos, and he is so good with Chris. I need to do this video. You have to talk. So he'll put his tools down, and I need this picture. We need to take this photo or whatever.
Also,
You're very
once you
willing.
realize that I'm the boss of this business, then it became
that's why she got the nails. That's why she got the nails. She have the tools and you're the boss.
Yes.
just kidding. Yeah, she's the brains and the looks of the operation. I just do the heavy lifting. I'm like a pack mule. I just got to move things from over here over there and get things done online, and yeah, it's all
Okay.
good.
Okay. Let's be okay. I will admit on recording,
Okay.
I am a passenger princess. Okay. And you know what? And I'm not ashamed. I'm quite proud of that title. When we travel, all I have is my phone and my cute little bag. And I worry about what outfit I'm going to wear on the plane that's going to be comfortable. Chris carries my suitcase. Chris carries my backpack.
Oh.
He even carries my passport. So when we get up and they say, oh, no, you have to hold your own passport. When they come up, when you get up to the gate or whatever, what do you mean I have to hold my own passport? Chris, I need my passport. Yeah.
So fun.
I love it.
You know what? Working as a team in business is really powerful.
Yeah.
You know what? If you're on your own doing it, you can absolutely crush this
For
business.
sure.
We've seen so many solo
Mhm.
entrepreneurs do this, and then their spouse comes in, or maybe they're by themselves and they get it rolling. And I have
Mhm.
deep respect for people like yourself that have come in this on their own and have really crushed it and done quite well. So kudos to you all. As a couple, you could share that load a little bit, and so one thing is that we've learned is that sometimes when you are able to bounce ideas off a partner in this
Mhm.
business as a team, you can craft a message that is a bit more compassionate and anytime you have a checks and balances on what you're saying or what you're delivering, that I think is very, very powerful.
Mhm.
And so,
And
you know,
I think it needs to be said too, in the 10 years that we've been online and we've met couples, looking to start an online business, there is always 100% of the time, one of them is skeptical. I don't think we've ever met a couple where
Yeah.
they both come in and say, okay, we get it. No, it's not about we.
No.
There is all, and that's fine. right? So we deal a lot with that. With one is usually more is skeptical, and the other one is eager to go. And yeah, you can do it on your own. And if the one spouse is very skeptical and doesn't want anything to do it with it, don't try and convince him or her. Like I always say, just ask for his support. That's it. Just ask for, I'm not asking you to join me in the business, but just if you could support me on this, and and I'll show you how it's going to work. And then we often find then once the snowball starts rolling and the checks start rolling in, then all of a sudden the husband is saying, okay, or the wife is saying, okay, what do I have to do? Yeah. How can let's do this as a couple now.
And that is exactly what happened.
That's happened with me.
She did not believe in it. I'm like working it early on. She's kind of helping out, doing this, doing that.
Yeah.
And then it started to take off and we started making money working online. Mm-hmm. And then she was and her ears perked up.
Yeah.
And then she retired before I did. I'm the one that found the business. She was able to retire before me. And then I was going on night shifts and she was in the hot tub having a glass of wine. I'm like, wait a second. I gotta go put a 14-hour night shift in and you're sitting here in the house and I'm the one that found this. It's crazy.
Oh my God, that is so cute.
So funny.
That's how we roll.
Wow.
Like you said, it's always the 1% that will be skeptical, doesn't matter what. And end of the day, we saw in our business that a lot of husbands joining later on, but they've been supporting. The same case like me. My husband wasn't so much into it. He will make comments, this and that. And then eventually over the time when I saw my earning and everything, he's warming up to it. He's helping me. Oh, you should do this type of marketing. You should do that type of marketing. He's putting his, knowledge into my business as well. So he's warming up to it. So I will get there. I will get to a power couple one day. I'm hoping for it. He's hopefully he will, one day he will realize and we can be, both retired at the same time and just enjoy the life, together, just like you guys. Like I said, I'm stalking you.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. This was fun.
It is lots of fun. So just before we go, I just want to tell you, a lot of people left a comment for you guys. Chris and Karen, it's Tamanna Lima said, Chris and Karen, I love you. You two are amazing. Ms. Abin said, great success. Keep shining. Chris and Karen, you both are my power couple in the business. And someone said, wow, very happy to see you both. Awesome. It's Say that said, and 100% agree. They agree with the health stuff that you guys mentioned. Okay. So it's really nice. All of you. And I will just 1 second. So, okay. As we have come to the end of our live, I would like to thank each of you for being here today with us. And the one who will be watching us later, thank you for all your support. Today wasn't about convincing you. It was about helping you understand what's actually possible. Now you have two choices. Go back to the same routine or explore something that could change your direction. Okay. At the end of the day, this comes down to a decision. If you're serious, not just curious, take action today. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I will see you in my next live. Till then, take care.
Bye now.
Bye.